The Duchess of Sussex can smell weakness a mile off and King Charles reeks of it, royal writer Tom Bower has claimed. His allegation comes after Prince Harry attacked his father and other senior royals in his memoir Spare. Mr. Bower claimed the monarch fears his reign could be ruined by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex revelations, including over King Charles' marriage to Diana, Princess of Wales, and his extramarital affair with the then Camilla Parker Bowles. Mr. Bower said, "Homing in on any human weakness seems to me to be Meghan's speciality. Just as she humiliated her own father and dumped her family and many friends, she appears vengeful against Harry's family for perceived slights." Hence Harry saying last week that his family should apologize. The author, writing in the Daily Mail, added, "As someone who has climbed the very greasy pole that leads to success in the dog-eat-dog world of American television, Meghan can smell weakness a mile off and Charles positively reeks of it." Mr. Bower's claims come after reports the king has shied away from confronting his younger son in the wake of his Netflix series and bombshell memoir. Duchess blasted for her uncharacteristic no-show since Spare release. A British columnist has rhetorically asked where Meghan Markle has been while her husband's tell-all memoir flew off the shelves this week. Sarah Vine dubbed her noticeable absence as uncharacteristic as the sales of Harry's Spare took off. In her column piece for the Mail on Sunday, Ms. Vine asks where was Meghan? There have also been reports of a proposed peace summit with the king seeking reconciliation with Harry. The Duke of Sussex said recently that he had junked half the draft of his memoir due to its length, fueling speculation there could be a second volume. King Charles may wish to avert more allegations on the Sussexes' part by suing for peace, but according to Mr. Bower this would jeopardize his popularity with Britons, a majority of which think badly of Harry and Meghan. In contrast to Mr. Bower's claims, other royal experts say the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will stay out of the public eye after weeks of claims and revelations. Read about King Charles not wanting a battle with Harry. Russell Myers, co-host of the Pod Save the King podcast, predicted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will now fade off into the background. He said if Harry and Meghan have got any sense they will have a period of reflection until after King Charles III's coronation on May 6. Mr. Myers recalled Sussex biographer Omid Scobie's recent appearance on BBC Radio 4's Today programme, during which he suggested the Sussexes may retreat from the public eye for the rest of the year. Mr. Scobie, the co-author of Finding Freedom, argued that the honesty in Harry's memoir is the result of a man who for all of his life hasn't been able to share a word of it. He added that there is not much more to say, suggesting royal watchers may see a change in approach over the next weeks and months. News of a possible summit between the King and Sussexes were first reported in the Sunday Times. A source told the publication, "It's going to take flexibility on all sides, but it can be done, it's fixable. It needs Harry over here, in the room with the King and Prince of Wales, a couple of other family members, some of his people he trusts who always had his back, so he doesn't think he's being ambushed. Someone like Elf, Elaine Fox, Harry's former private secretary, and Christopher, Lord Guyte, the late Queen's former private secretary who advised the Sussexes. Both sides need to hold their hands up and admit we didn't get everything right, and we got a lot wrong, and we have to say to him we understand the pain you've been through. The King can do it." Some have said such a meeting would need to take place before King Charles' coronation. There has been much speculation as to whether the Sussexes will be invited to the historic occasion, with one source telling The Independent the royal family will extend an invitation, but it would be very difficult for Harry and Meghan to attend given all that has been said. Harry was asked directly if he would attend the coronation during his interview with ITV's Tom Bradbury, which aired last week. The prince dodged the question by saying, "A lot can happen between now and then." However, a source told The Sun some members of the royal family do not want the Sussexes to attend. They said, there have been discussions among the family, including Edward and Anne. They do not want private conversations at the coronation making it into the paperback edition of Spare.